everyone, my name is Chloe and I'm the Families Programmer for JW3 and welcome back to Rise and Shine Shabbat Time with me and Bertie the Shabbabat. We're really happy to see you again this week, aren't we, Bertie? Yep, we are. So we have a really lovely story this week called Ruthie's Dinner. Should we get started? I think we should. There was once a man called Isaac. He lived in a big house on his own with many rooms, a swimming pool, a tennis court and a huge dining room. Isaac lived alone but had a chef that cooked him every meal. Isaac was eating dinner one night when he heard laughter coming from outside. Isaac had a neighbour called Ruthie. Ruthie lived in a very small house, but it was always filled with people on Shabbat. Isaac stepped out of his house and could smell something wonderful coming from Ruthie's. He decided to walk over and look at where all the noise was coming from. The smell was coming from Ruthie's kitchen and the laughter was coming from her house too. Isaac knocked on the door and Ruthie opened with a big smile on her face. "Good evening, Isaac. How are you? Would you like to come in?" Isaac was taken aback by her kindness. No thank you. I just wanted to see what that smell was." Ruthie chuckled. "I have friends over for Shabbat dinner. Would you like to join us? There's plenty of food and lots of room." Isaac looked around and said, "Oh, no, I couldn't possibly," all the time smelling the beautiful dinner. "Please, I insist," said Ruthie kindly. So Isaac sat at her table and ate her food and laughed with her friends. As he was leaving, he turned to Ruthie and said, "That was the most beautiful Shabbat meal I've ever had. Thank you, Ruthie, and Shabbat Shalom." The next Shabbat came and Isaac was at home on his own. He asked the chef to cook his meal exactly how Ruthie had cooked hers, as she gave him the recipe. The chef spent hours cooking and brought Isaac his dinner. Isaac took one bite and said, "Yuck! This is not the same as Ruthie's at all. Why does it taste so different?" Isaac ran over to Ruthie's house and knocked on the door again. She had all of her friends over for Shabbat dinner again, and they were sitting, laughing round the table. "How are you, Isaac?" Isaac huffed and said to Ruthie, "Ugh, I tried to cook one of your recipes, Ruthie, and it tasted horrible. What did I miss?" Ruthie chuckled and said, "Did you brown the onions? Did you cream the potatoes? Did you salt the broccoli?" Yes, my chef did all of that. What did I miss?" "Ah, I know, Isaac. Did you have any friends around your table to enjoy your Shabbat meal with? Maybe that was your missing ingredient." Isaac looked sad. "I didn't. I had it on my own." "There you go," shouted Ruthie. "That's your missing ingredient." Joining together with family and friends is just as important as the food you're sharing. Isaac smiled at this and told everyone at the table that Shabbat dinner was going to be at his house next week. Next Shabbat came around and Isaac welcomed his guests around his table. They tucked into dinner and smiled and said, "Try your food, Isaac." Ruthie said. Isaac tucked into his dinner alongside his chef, hoping it would taste just as good as Ruthie's, and it did. The friends sat together all night, laughing, eating, and being together. That's the end of our story. So this story today is all about sharing special moments with friends and family and realising how important these people are to us. And that's really special, isn't it, Bertie? Yes, it is. So we hope you enjoyed our story this week. We'll see you next week, and Shabbat Shalom from both of us.